So I've talked a lot about USAID, the U.S. Agency for International Development, and how the Trump administration is attempting to dismantle it. Well, a federal judge today got really mad at federal attorneys that were trying to defend Donald Trump in his efforts to dismantle USAID and not pay their bills. Now, are we surprised Donald Trump didn't want to pay the bills? Because that's how he operated his casinos and his other businesses. If you go back over the years, he would not pay, not pay, not pay, and end up dragging it out in court and settle for pennies on the dollar and stiff a lot of people. That's just how he is. He is not a good businessman. But Trump humpers aren't going to acknowledge that. But anyway, federal judge was getting very mad at federal attorneys and said, "Why are we 12 days into my temporary restraining order and you can't tell me whether or not they have been complying with my order to make these payments?" And the attorney kind of just said, "I don't know, I'm not aware of anything," and kind of just was at a loss for words. So the judge has ordered that the government must pay all contracts due before February 13th, which was the date of the temporary restraining order. That he put them in and said basically you must keep paying these contracts as well. They have until midnight tomorrow, Wednesday, to actually do this, to make these payments. He also ordered the attorneys and the agencies to turn over any internal memos or memos from the from USAID leadership or the Trump administration or the State Department to that tells them to comply or not to comply with this order also by midnight tomorrow. Now we will see what happens. Now, if they don't comply, what could happen? Well, the people that are directly responsible for withholding those payments could be the ones that end up getting held in contempt of court. And that is the case. Now, Donald Trump could not be held in contempt because he is a sitting president, and that would create a large conflict. But everybody else under him potentially could. And I don't believe that a pardon could save you from a contempt charge. I could be wrong, but because I believe a contempt charge is civil, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But the courts are telling Donald Trump, you must comply with our orders. And for their part, the Trump administration is trying to avoid them completely. Now, like I said, not surprised Donald Trump isn't paying his bills, but hopefully this gets resolved soon.